A frantic day involving a little boy and a big balloon.
The boys were both playing outside. The family was in the house, the rest of the family, and the one son saw the little brother go inside the little compartment and watch it take off.
A neighborhood worried about 6-year-old Falcon Haney.
Everybody's concerned about what's going on.
Hours later, relief as a family is reunited.
How did it feel to see my son again? This is a relief. We're going to watch him a lot closer.
I was in the attic, and he scared me because he yelled at me. That's why I went in the attic. If I heard chatting, I didn't want to come out really soon, or else he'll yell at me and I'd probably get in trouble.
Well, we begin 10 minutes of nonstop news with a boy and his balloon for hours. We all held our breath waiting to see if little Falcon Haney was inside an aircraft.
This is floating thousands of feet in the air, and the whole ordeal set off a massive rescue operation for the boy and the balloon. It all started at the Haney's house near Fort Collins late this morning. Hours later, the balloon's wild ride ended some 50 miles to the southeast in Adams County. Back at Falcon Haney's home in Larimer County, his family spent most of the day inside, watching and waiting for word.
And shortly after the little boy was found, his family finally spoke out about what was going through their minds while Falcon was missing. 7 News reporter Kristen Ayers has more.
How did it feel to see my son again? This is a relief. We're going to watch him a lot closer.
After hours of watching and waiting from inside the home where it turns out the Haney's 6-year-old son was hiding all along, an ending that could not have been happier.
I thought it's going to be the worst day, but now it's the best day in my life now. We don't want to lose him anymore.
For hours, the Haneys were on a roller coaster, locked inside their home, devastated to find out that the son they thought was trapped in an air balloon over northern Colorado was nowhere to be found.
The only thing I could think of was that he had fallen out. And so I had to retract back in my mind, did he fall out or...
Rescuers were also preparing for the worst, rounding up crews to conduct what they ominously called a recovery search. And then little Falcon Haney appeared. He had been hiding out at home, pouting after his father yelled at him.
I was in the attic, and he scared me because he yelled at me. That's why I went in the attic. If I heard chatting, I didn't want to come out really soon, or else he'll yell at me and I'd probably get in trouble.
Scared the heck out of us.
Safe, sound, and on the ground, but his parents say not grounded.
We don't ground our children, but we're going to talk to them.
Well, the options that were available there were really scary. Many feared the little boy was trapped in the helium balloon, and many felt like maybe he had fallen out.
And maybe even worse, there are others tonight who are skeptical and think it may have been a publicity stunt. Falcon's father was adamant that this was not a hoax.
That's horrible. I mean, you know, after the crap we just went through, no.
We don't want to consider again.
We keep all of our experiments to ourselves.
While appearing on Larry King Live this evening, when asked why Falcon didn't come out when his parents yelled at him, Falcon said, "You had said we did this for the show." Well, later, the father was asked to clarify what his son meant.
I'm kind of appalled after all of the feelings that I went through, up and down, that you guys are trying to suggest something else, okay? I'm really appalled.
Rich Haney did say he thought his son may have been thinking about the time that they were on the ABC show Wife Swap. And the boy at the center of all of this, he's a typical 6-year-old, maybe a little excited about all the attention. 7 News reporter Tyler Lopez is live at the family's home in Larimer County. And Tyler, little Falcon just wants to keep playing?
Right, and it seems like the gravity of the situation has not yet hit this little boy. When it was over, though, and he was okay, he was eager to show everyone how he did it. With private planes and military helicopters in the air, wondering if the child had fallen out of the runaway balloon. The answer to this missing child mystery was much closer to home. In fact, he was perfectly safe, not far from search crews, right above the garage.
I'm told they did a very thorough search of the house. They searched the attic, they searched the garage, but apparently the boy somehow climbed up on top of this cabinet. What the sheriff didn't know, though, was Falcon Haney is a climber, willing to show the assembled media how he found his hiding place. The 6-year-old is not the least bit shy.
Or worried about the fuss and cameras he may have inadvertently attracted.
I think it's really weird. There's like hundreds of them.
And the Larimer County Sheriff's Office says there will be no charges and no fines for their efforts.
We'll get our resources out, and we'd rather be there and not be needed than be in a situation where somebody waited or we waited because of finances and someone's life was unnecessarily put in jeopardy.
Now, based on what you saw on CNN, Sheriff Jim Alderton wants to meet with his deputies tomorrow to revisit this case to see if their investigation may take another turn. Stay tuned. Balloon Boy may not be over yet. Live in Fort Collins, Tyler Lopez, 7 News.
Thanks, Tyler.
Now, a lot of people, as you know, put in a lot of hours today searching. And here at 7 News, we were on the air tracking the balloon.
The story of the little boy who might be trapped inside riveted viewers here and across the country and around the world.
Well, it looks like we're taking a peek at it right now.
It was just after 12:30 when Air Tracker 7 caught up with the wayward balloon over Larimer County. Earlier in the morning, it had taken off from the home of the Heaney family in Fort Collins. The experimental balloon had been tethered to the ground, but somehow it came undone. 6-year-old Falcon Heaney was thought to have been inside. For hours, it floated over northern Colorado as all of Falcon's family kept close watch and neighbors held on to hope.
Obviously, our thoughts and prayers are just, with them and their family. I mean, they've been, great neighbors.
As that balloon was aloft, northern takeoffs from nearby Denver International Airport were shut down. On the ground, law enforcement crews followed closely behind. Then,
there you see them all moving in, people running towards the device, and it's touching down.
Just after 1:30, 7 News was there live on the air as the balloon landed in rural Adams County. But inside, no sign of Falcon. The focus then shifted to a ground search, but it wasn't needed for long.
He's been located, he's alive, he's at the house.
Just after 4, the word everyone had hoped for, Falcon had been found. He was safe, bringing relief not only to a family, but a community and a world that had been watching live a boy and his balloon.
He says he's hiding in the attic. And it's because I yelled at him, and I'm really sorry I yelled at him.
Almost as soon as this story hit the wire services and the cable news outlets, our phones started ringing with requests for information from as far away as Great Britain and Australia. And the DenverChannel.com had a record 1.1 million page views of that story.
Well, I'm in the 24/7 Weather Center now with Chief Meteorologist Mike Nelson, and a big worry today, I know, with the gusty winds, because that contraption traveled, 50 miles?
At least 50 miles, and did it pretty quickly, too, because of the strong winds. You can see why the northern departures from DIA had to be temporarily suspended, because it went right across the flight path in those areas. What we had today was some very strong winds coming in from the northwest, surface winds about 20 to 30 miles per hour, but this balloon at some point reached about 5,000 feet above ground level. The winds were probably a good 10 to 15% stronger than they were at the surface. So here's the track taking it down right through the Johnstown area and then down over Highway 85 south of Gilcrest. By 1 o'clock down near Hudson on Interstate 76, and then finishing up just south of the Adams County, Weld County line about 1:30 this afternoon. The flight time, an hour and 50 minutes. The distance about 55 miles as the crow flies, or as the balloon flew. So it's about a 30-mile-per-hour average speed that this system had. We'll take a look at the jet stream winds that helped aid in the track of this storm coming up in just a few more minutes.
Mike, thanks very much. Appreciate it. Investigators from the National Transportation Safety Board were called out to check out what was left of that runaway balloon in Adams County this afternoon. The NTSB typically investigates plane crashes, but because it was believed the little boy had been on board that balloon at some point during the flight, they were called in to check it out. They say this is unlike any investigation they've done before.
A quick review of internet sites before I left my office did not reveal any sort of kit that could be purchased. It appeared to be a purely home-built aircraft. However, again, that fact would have to be confirmed with the aircraft designer.
And because it turns out no one was on board, NTSB says its investigation is over.
Now, the Haneys, they are no strangers to adventure and drama. In addition to appearing on Wife Swap, they have shared their weather-chasing stories with 7 News. And as Call 7 investigator Teresa Marchetta found out, you can watch most of the Heaney family's activities on the web.
Hi, I'm Richard Heaney.
Richard Heaney, known to his friends as a sort of mad scientist, burst into the nation's homes on the ABC show Wife Swap.
We're going to do a webisode for Mom.
He and his wife Mayumi and their 3 boys have not only received national exposure on the TV show, they've also been interviewed here on 7 News about their family storm chasing trips.
This is the east side of the eye blowing north.
Heaney is a contractor by trade, but has a clear passion for science, weather, and space, and tests his theories firsthand by, among other things, chasing 30 to 40 storms a year.
Why do you think your mom and dad took you storm chasing?
So we could learn stuff.
His daredevil stunts and risky experiments are well documented in his YouTube videos and on his website, thesciencedetectives.com. His children receive equal billing online with several videos of their own. This rap contains some racy references and cameos by their parents. In another video, Falcon is front and center with his big brothers in this clip demonstrating how to make soup. Neighbors say they enjoy the boys, and along with everyone watching this unfold, are relieved Falcon's okay.
He's a great kid.
They're good kids. He gives them a lot of free rein, but on the other hand, I think he's a very responsible, caring parent, and as is their mother.
Teresa Marchetta, 7 News.
So 6-year-old Falcon Heaney is home safe and sound tonight. People will be talking about this story for some time to come. A Metro State professor says this is a great teaching moment for all kids.
So this is a perfect opportunity for all parents to talk with their children about when something goes wrong, be the bigger person and take personal responsibility. It's okay if you come and tell me, and there may be consequences that go along with that, but it's going to be better in the long run if you feel comfortable telling me about what happened that didn't go well than if you don't.
So, however the story of Falcon Heaney finally shakes out, it appears there's a lot to be learned from all this.